Welcome back to MotorHub 112, your go-to channel for everything automotive. Today, we're diving into something truly special, the Ferrari F40 Alte Prestazioni. For those who love the Ferrari F40, you already know it's one of the most iconic supercars ever made. But what happens when you take a classic legend and give it a modern twist? That's exactly what Ferrari has done with the F40 Alte Prestazioni. In this video, we'll be talking about how Ferrari has enhanced this classic to make it easier to drive, without losing that raw, thrilling essence that made the F40 a legend in the first place. Before we jump into the new F40 Alte Prestazioni, let's quickly recap what made the original Ferrari F40 so legendary. Introduced in 1987 to celebrate Ferrari's 40th anniversary, the F40 was a car built for speed, performance, and pure driving emotion. It was powered by a twin-turbocharged 2.9-liter V8, producing around 478 horsepower, which was immense at the time. With its lightweight construction, minimal interior, and aggressive aerodynamics, the F40 felt like a race car for the road. However, as much as it was a performance marvel, it was also known for its challenging driving dynamics. The F40's raw power and lack of modern driver aids made it a handful, especially for those not used to the fierce nature of supercars from the 80s. Now, you may be asking, why would Ferrari need to change something as iconic as the F40? Well, as time has passed, supercars have evolved, with improvements in handling, technology, and driving aids. The original F40, while brilliant in its day, was notoriously difficult to drive for those without racing experience. Its Spartan interior, manual gearbox, and stiff suspension made it a demanding machine. While that's part of its charm, it's also part of the reason why some people shy away from driving it, especially in today's world where driving comfort and convenience have come to the forefront. Ferrari, however, has recognized that the heart and soul of the F40 should be preserved, but that it could benefit from some modern enhancements to make it more approachable, especially for enthusiasts who may want to experience this piece of automotive history without fighting the car every time they get behind the wheel. So, what exactly is the Ferrari F40 Alte Prestazioni? Alte Prestazioni translates to high performance in Italian, and that's exactly what Ferrari has achieved with this new version of the F40. While the core of the car remains the same, Ferrari has made a number of key updates to make it easier to drive, safer, and more refined, while still keeping that F40 spirit alive. Let's break down some of the upgrades. One of the most noticeable changes in the F40 Alte Prestazioni is the suspension system. The original F40 was equipped with a traditional coilover suspension, which, while providing excellent performance on the track, was very stiff for everyday driving. The Alte Prestazioni, however, comes with an adaptive suspension system that allows for better comfort on the road without compromising the car's performance capabilities. The suspension now features electronically controlled dampers, which adjust the ride height and damping characteristics depending on the driving conditions. Whether you're on a smooth highway or tackling some twisty backroads, the system automatically adapts, offering a smoother and more controlled ride without losing that aggressive edge when you push the car to its limits. The F40's manual transmission was part of its charm, but let's face it, driving a manual-only gearbox in today's traffic can be a hassle. Ferrari's solution in the Alte Prestazioni? A manual gearbox with dual clutch assistance. The updated gearbox still retains the classic 5-speed manual feel, but with some added tech that makes shifting easier and more precise, especially when you're driving in heavy traffic or at lower speeds. The dual-clutch system works in the background, smoothing out gear shifts and making transitions quicker and more seamless, so you can still enjoy the old-school manual experience without the frustrations of lag or jerky movements. It's a perfect balance of modern convenience and classic engagement. One of the signature elements of the F40 was its aggressive aerodynamics, designed to maximize downforce and stability at high speeds. The Alte Prestazioni takes this even further with active aero elements. The rear spoiler now automatically adjusts based on speed, providing more downforce when you're going fast, and less when you're cruising. This improves stability at high speeds while also enhancing comfort and fuel efficiency during everyday driving. Additionally, the front splitter and side skirts have been subtly redesigned for better airflow, reducing drag without sacrificing the iconic look of the F40. The overall result? A car that feels more planted and confident on the road, especially when cornering or during high-speed runs. While the original F40 was all about performance, the Alte Prestazioni incorporates some modern safety features that were previously unimaginable on cars from the 80s. The Alte Prestazioni now comes equipped with an updated braking system, featuring carbon ceramic brakes that offer better stopping power and resistance to fade during high-performance driving. These are complemented by modern tire technology for improved grip and braking stability. Ferrari has also added driver assistance systems, such as an updated traction control system and a stability control system that helps mitigate the risk of oversteering in tricky conditions. These systems allow the driver to push the limits of the car while staying safe. One of the biggest changes in the F40 Alte Prestazioni is the interior. The original F40 was sparse and minimalist, with just the bare essentials. While Ferrari has maintained the F40's raw, driver-focused cockpit, the Alte Prestazioni gets a more refined, but still minimalist, approach. The interior now features higher-quality materials, like premium leather and modern digital displays for things like performance metrics and navigation, making the driving experience more enjoyable without detracting from the F40's core ethos. At its core, the Ferrari F40 Alte Prestazioni remains the thrilling, raw machine that we all know and love. But with modern tech and enhancements, Ferrari has made it more approachable, easier to drive, and more user-friendly for today's supercar enthusiasts. Whether you're cruising around town or pushing it on the track, the Alte Prestazioni combines the best of both worlds. Modern convenience with that iconic F40 adrenaline rush. The Ferrari F40 Alte Prestazioni is a true testament to Ferrari's commitment to keeping the spirit of their most iconic cars alive while embracing the advancements of modern engineering. By enhancing the F40 with a more comfortable ride, modern tech, and improved performance features, Ferrari has made this legend more accessible to enthusiasts who might have been intimidated by its raw nature in the past. But the heart of the F40 remains the same, a thrilling, exhilarating experience that never fails to put a smile on your face. The F40 Alte Prestazioni is not just a tribute to the past, it's a modern-day masterpiece that ensures the legacy of the F40 will live on for generations to come. What do you think about the Ferrari F40 Alte Prestazioni? Do you think the changes make it more exciting, or do you prefer the rawness of the original? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to MotorHub 112 for more reviews, news, and everything automotive. Until next time, keep driving and stay passionate about cars. Subscribe to MotorHub 112, watch our latest car reviews and performance tests, follow us on Instagram for behind-the-scenes content.